Here we go.
I think we're on.
We are live. I see the red light there. Hey, good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are
Friday.
enjoying. Yeah, it's Friday. Hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful weather we have out here in sunny San Diego. With me today is my good friend Jocelyn Lomahan. Hey, Jocelyn.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good, good. I came prepared. Look, I have my coffee right
Oh,
here.
I have my coffee too.
Cheers, friend.
Boom. Oh,
There you go.
there you
Boom. There you go.
go.
So you guys, hey, wanted to hop in here real quick and just say hello. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Again, I have Jocelyn Lomahan with me today. She is a real estate agent with Compass Real Estate. I'm going to share with you guys a quick bio about Jocelyn if you don't
Oh.
already know. So let me dive in here real quick, you guys. Jocelyn Lomahan has been a licensed real estate agent since 2002. She graduated with her BS in Business Administration, which is in finance,
hmm
and she is a San Diego State alumni. So shout out to all you Aztecs out there.
Boom.
Woo, yeah. She is a mother of two teenagers, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Married to a good man named Jay Lomahan. Good
Oh,
morning.
yes.
Good morning, Jay.
He's here
And
somewhere.
he's here. So yeah, he's here back there making coffee for you. I can see that you're a Mostra.
Yes, I know.
I know, right? She also serves on the same board with me, which is ARIA San Diego chapter. She is a rock star in her community. She's also part of the Rancho Penasquitos Town Council. Definitely a big advocate for first-time buyers, move-up buyers, and just anyone in general when it comes to real estate. And we have her here on the show today to give us some stats and to talk more about what's going on in our local neighborhood, right?
Yes.
So how was that? That was a good bio. That was a good intro, right?
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Of course. The purpose of this video, you guys, is just to say hello, check in with you guys. So Jocelyn, I want to ask you, we've been on lockdown, quarantine life for over 30 days now. What's going on in the Lomahan residence? How's that coming along for you guys? How are you guys holding up?
Oh man. So as you mentioned, I do have two teenage daughters, Sophia and Ava.
Yep.
And, I think I'm very lucky that, obviously we get to work from home. My husband gets to work from home. And the girls, they're old enough that they're a little bit more independent. You can't see, but they're actually both in front of me, each on their laptops with their little headphones in, doing
Nice.
their social or distance learning as we speak. So that's why I have my headphones on. So it's not terribly loud, but
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect. Right.
How about you, Mike?
Awesome.
How's it going with you guys?
Yeah, same here. As you know, if you guys don't know, I'm a father of three kids. So two teenagers and a little boy. So luckily, we're all home. We're staying safe, keeping busy, and with Power Unified, allowing the opportunity for kids to work, not work, but actually do schoolwork from
Mhm.
virtually. So they're keeping themselves busy with assignments, and when they're all said and done, we're giving them house chores. Melvie and I are keeping them busy. They've actually been working a lot in the kitchen, so there's been a lot of cooking and baking in my kitchen recently. It's crazy.
Ooh,
I
you have to
know.
post those, dishes that you come up with.
It's on there. It's on there, guys. Check out my Instagram if you don't already. But
Yeah.
yeah, we've been adding some extra pounds of love.
You know what? I know I'm starting to feel that a little bit. So that's another thing that we're doing is that Jay set up the garage downstairs so that
Oh
half of
yeah,
it is a little workout station.
I saw
So
that. Yeah.
actually later on today, I'm going to be posting a fun Fitness Friday workout. So
Ooh, I like
yeah,
that.
watch
That's
for
perfect.
that.
So we're talking about real estate this morning.
Mhm.
Before we dive into that, real quick, you guys, if you guys don't follow Jocelyn, you should definitely uh, check out Jocelyn's Facebook page. Why? Not only will she give you some insights about real estate, but I just have to put this out there. TikTok, you become like a TikTok sensation in the last 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
I think you have two videos right now,
I
right?
have two.
Right, and
They're
you've been
so
getting
fun.
so fun, so many hits, so many likes, guys. That's entertaining. So you're doing things to keep yourself positive, entertaining, right? And this is the best time to do it right
Yeah,
now. So
you
take
have to.
advantage.
We have
You
to.
have to. Life's
Mhm.
too short. Life's too short.
Exactly.
So yeah. So let's talk about our neighborhood. We both live in 92129, which is Rancho Penasquitos, Torrey Highlands area.
Mhm.
What's going on? Tell me. Tell us.
We
Yeah.
have a very active market in 92129. I pulled stats last night, and right now there are 24 active listings. And I'm just talking about detached for now. And
Oh,
all
okay.
of
Wow.
them were, between the price range. The lowest price was 730,000 all the way up to 1.2 million. So that's 24 actives. 20 in escrows as of, get
Wow.
this, I pulled the stats for as of March 13th. And I kind of
Okay.
used that day because I think that was like around the last day of school. And that's kind of when everything was going down. and
Hmm.
20 pendings since then. That's a lot, you
Wow,
know.
that's a good handful right
I
there.
know. And 13 of them were listed after the 13th. Isn't that
COVID.
crazy? Yeah. So I mean, so
Yeah.
to me, what that signals is that, even with everything going on, people still are trying to get in.
Hmm.
And the thing that I found in common with all of the ones that went pending, if you look at the photos, they're all move-in ready,
Turnkey.
clean, yes, turnkey, and
Yes.
maybe not the most updated. Most of them are very updated, but again, I think the key is, we're all on social media,
Yes.
and people are searching for homes, and what do they see? They see the photos, and if they see a house that's cluttered or not as appealing, they're probably going to bypass it for the homes that look
Right.
move in ready. So anyone that wants to email me, I'll send them the list of the pendings just so you could see, like, how they show up on the internet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And being business partners for quite some time now,
Hmm.
and I've seen you when you coach people, your sellers, you educate them on the importance of appearance and the importance of setting it up for success because like you mentioned, first impressions is everything in real estate, right?
Yeah,
So whether
absolutely.
it's yeah, pictures, decluttering,
Hmm.
so you're right. So if you are on here and possibly thinking about listing your home, now it's probably a good time to take advantage of decluttering, maybe taking care of some landscaping while you're stuck at home
Yep.
during this quarantine to get that ready for the summertime. So do you want to kind of elaborate on that too? And
Yeah.
what's your process for
Yeah.
listing?
Yeah, so obviously going in, and right now, yeah, we're it's a little sensitive, but real estate is considered essential. So, we can actually go physically to a home and counsel buyers. It's so funny because I have new clients, and I don't think I've ever seen their faces because every time we've interacted, we all have masks on.
I
But
know,
I see
right?
their faces on social media, but not in person. But I mean,
Yes.
yeah, like I have been going in and advising clients on, what to do as far as decluttering,
Hmm.
and possibly if they can afford to do some minor repair cosmetic work.
Hmm.
I don't think that, some homes definitely need a big
Case by
overhaul.
case, case
Yeah,
by case,
exactly,
right? Yeah,
exactly. And what's
yeah.
great is, Compass offers a Compass Concierge program where they will front the money with
Oh,
no interest, no payments, and you just pay
wow.
it back at the end when it sells. And that's really a huge relief because, right now people don't want to use their own cash, just to be cautious. So the
Oh, yeah.
Compass Concierge program is a great option for sellers right now.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is decluttering. Taking the family pictures off the wall. Because when buyers go in, they want to envision themselves in it. If you have family
Yes,
pictures on the wall, you
I
tend to think
agree.
like, "Ooh, this is someone else's house. This is not mine."
Right.
So that's like the
True.
biggest reason when people go, why should I, take out my family pictures? They look nice. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, they look very nice. But again, it's
Yes.
just for buyers to kind of envision their own family in the home. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's having them walk into something they could feel like, oh, this could potentially be mine. And that
Hmm.
I've walked into your open houses in the past. We've done open houses in the past, and I always remember seeing less personalization on the walls.
Yeah.
Again, it's just for the time being. So,
Mhm.
but great, thanks for touching on that.
Yeah, of course.
Real estate is definitely an essential because people need to move. People need to either it's either they're planning to not stay in their rental property. Maybe they don't want to re-sign that lease and take advantage of these low interest rates. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely real estate is always an essential. So I'm glad that they lifted that up recently for you guys because it's very important, especially with now with interest rates.
Oh my gosh, you're so low. I'm losing you.
It it's I was losing my mind in the month of March because it was a roller coaster. So much volatility in the market, and you're probably hearing it from me and from other loan officers too. I mean, for the month of April, we've started to see some great stability when it comes to rates, which is phenomenal because now we have mortgage-backed securities. They're supporting purchasing these Fannie and Freddie Mac loans, which keeps us stable on our end. So
Mhm.
for you buyers out there that's still on the fence, if it's still a good time, it really depends. There's a couple combinations to that, and I tell clients, how are you doing at home with your personal economy,
Right.
and how are things with your finances? How are things with your credit scores? And first and foremost, work, right? Because
Mhm.
people just don't know. There's so much uncertainty right now with work.
Hmm.
But if you're super confident, you feel good about what's going on with work, you shouldn't be too concerned. But definitely speak with one of us here, and we'll coach you through that process of home buying right now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I have a
yeah,
question for you. I mean,
yes,
are you
ma'am.
seeing like a major like a surge in applications? What's kind of the heartbeat?
So the question is, am I seeing a surge of applications? Applications and also phone consultations. It's a combination of both.
Mhm.
And the reason why I say that refinances right now have been super, super amazing when it comes to anyone paying above 4%,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because back in 2018, 2019, a 4% interest rate was the norm for a lot of these first time buyers. And now we're in a position to be able to offer a 1% decrease. So we're talking about low threes, Jocelyn, when it comes to interest
Yeah.
rates,
I mean, gosh,
right?
think about how much they'll save on their like monthly mortgage payment. I mean, now more
Exactly.
than ever, that's so important.
Yeah, now's the time to take advantage of saving money, especially right now in this marketplace. And I tell folks, I go, if I gave you a $300 check today, would you cash it? They
Heck
go, what is
yeah.
that? I said, yeah. Well, that's what I'm going to do for you.
Yeah.
And not just one time, but moving forward, it's me helping you refinance and
Hmm.
saving 300, maybe $400. And with homes appreciating over the past 3 years in San Diego, they may be able to remove that private mortgage insurance that most
Yeah.
people hate,
Yes,
right?
I
PMI.
know, but it is such a
Yeah,
reality for so many people because not everyone has that 20% down to put for a down payment. So that's good that you're
right.
gonna get rid of it
And
finally. That
it's really good.
dreaded PMI.
Exactly, exactly. And I'm going to ask you a quick question because
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you know this, but do you know what the average down payment is nationwide?
That's a good question. I'm gonna venture to guess. Is it 5?
Ooh, very close,
What do you
very
think?
close. Six.
6.
It's a
Okay.
it's a funky number, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's like down payment plus closing costs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, so 6%, and that's and that's normal because 20% in San Diego, that's over $150,000 based on the average price of 600.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy. So yeah, 6% down payment, and people don't realize that because they've been taught, we've all been taught, even when I was growing up, 20% was the norm. But
Mhm.
now there's a lot of awesome programs out there. For example, 3% conventional, FHA, one of my favorite government programs, 3.5% down
Mhm.
payment. And then, of course, one of my favorite programs and your favorite program is the VA loan.
Yes. San
Zero
Diego is
down,
that,
100. Yeah,
you've
no
got
P,
so much military here.
so much military. Shout out to our military people out here
Yes.
watching this.
Thank
We
you for
love you guys.
serving.
Exactly. Your father's serving in the military, right?
Yes, he's a retired Navy.
Yeah, so you and I both lived that military lifestyle
Mhm.
growing up as a child. So much respect. And I always tell my dad, I go, I know you're the veteran, but don't forget about mom. She's a
You,
veteran too.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
going to ask, a question
yeah,
that I get asked often is, for VA loans, if they're retired, can they still utilize a VA loan?
yeah,
I
absolutely.
think a lot of people don't know that. A lot of, especially
E-
like our parents' generation, they
Oh,
they don't realize that.
right. Yeah, they probably think that, if you're no longer active, you can no longer use that benefit. No, absolutely. You can still use that benefit. It follows you wherever you go. If you're, yeah, if you're eligible for VA, you're always gonna be eligible for VA. What you want to make sure of is number one is income, right?
Mhm.
As a lender, we take a look at your income, your credit still to make sure you qualify for those programs, which is VA related.
Mhm.
But definitely, another myth that people will ask me is, okay, if I used it once, can I still use it again? And a lot of people are saying, no,
Yeah.
I think you only use it one time, which is not true. Yeah, you could definitely reuse that VA eligibility. Again, it's just very important to speak with a VA certified lender like myself or any local bank or credit union. So, but
Okay.
we're keeping busy. We're
Good.
keeping social distancing and staying safe and doing educational videos like this. So if you guys are watching this and have any questions for Jocelyn and I, please feel free to comment below, and we'll make sure to touch base on that later on down in the future and comment with our response.
Yeah, and then I know you and I are so used to doing these kind of things in person, either at the coffee shop
Yeah.
or some local eatery in PQ.
Eatery. Yeah, don't talk about food, girl. I'm a
Oh
foodie.
no, I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm getting
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
hungry.
just coffee, just the fuel.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah, I mean, consultations and just like you too. I mean, we have to practice social distancing, making sure we have our face mask and all whatnot. But a simple phone call is all it takes,
Mhm.
and even the Zoom calls if you
Mhm.
wish to do a face to face. interaction. We could do Zoom calls. And the cool thing too at Prime Lending is that we
Oops.
are taking advantage of our e-signing. If you don't know this,
Oh yeah,
our e-signing allows the opportunity for the buyer, right, to just sign 80% of their loan documents from the luxury of their home in their pajamas, instead of sitting in front of a notary, right, and going through all 150 pages. So you can
man.
e-sign your loan documents, and then notary come out to you, or you can do curbside escrows and sign your documents, which is amazing. So
Wow. Curbside
yeah.
pickup for food and curbside pickup for signing your loan documents.
Yeah, all at one time. So
That's
great.
fun.
I know it's
Do you,
fun. Great.
I, do you think that this will, so many are new norms. Do you
Mhm.
think they're going to just kind of be that way in the future?
I think so. I think
Mhm.
so. I think we were already planning on going that route. There's other lenders already that have already jumped onto the e-signing,
Mhm.
but it's gonna take a while. You're gonna have your buyers that wish to meet face to face, and I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
love
came
that.
into yeah, exactly. I came into this industry with just a fax machine, no cell phones, no text messaging. Remember those days?
Oh yeah.
Right? And so it's just how technology progresses, and we're going to cater to the clients on both ends, whether you like to meet face to face and do wet signatures, or you want to do e-signing. So we can accommodate both sides, which is great.
That
That's
is
great.
really good.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to think. I know there's other things that I definitely wanted to share with you while we were talking about PQ. New construction is still like builders are still building. Like I drive by Pacific Village all the time. Actually, I was there the other day doing a home tour of one of the models,
Yeah,
and they're
I saw
still
that.
they're still
You own
open.
that kitchen. You own that
Oh, I
kitchen.
love that kitchen. It's my
Hmm.
favorite. I pretend I live there. But they are still touring. Are you there? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm kind of frozen.
exactly.
Um,
Oh wow.
they
Yeah,
are doing
I'm here.
tours still, but they're doing private tours. So you definitely have to
Okay.
schedule an appointment. So, I am really good friends with all of the sales reps over at Pacific Village. So, hit me up if that's something that
Oh,
you're
good
interested
to
in.
know.
We'll head over there. But they're still going strong. They actually have another release
Okay.
weekend. So Pacific Village is still going strong.
Wow.
No Mellaroo. For a new community, it's really darn cool. So
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, Pacific Village is right here in the heart of Rancho Penasquitos, 92129, you guys, and it's Poway Unified School District, which we both love, right?
mhm.
What are the price points? Do you know? Do you
Yeah,
have that?
I do actually. There's three different communities in Pacific Village. Promenade, which is a three-story like townhome.
Okay.
They're around 650
Oh, okay.
to like 780.
Right.
My favorite community within that within Pacific Village, and those are going from 680 to 800. And they also
Okay.
have detached homes called the Commons, and they start at 850. So for new
Nice.
construction, that's really really good.
Yeah, that's good. You have a wide range of price ranges, and people can pick and choose
Hmm. Yeah.
based on that price point. So that's good to know. That's
I
good to
know.
know.
So a
Um,
lot of stuff going on in
so
PQ.
I'm gonna switch it a little bit.
Uh-oh.
A lot of stuff going on here too. Yeah, are you there? I feel like
Okay.
everybody in my neighborhood is using my Wi-Fi. You know,
I
everyone's
believe
trying to use
it.
my Wi-Fi.
I believe it. It's so frustrating when you're like, when you're stuck. So I
Yeah,
get it. So,
it's all
but
good.
I still see you. I still see
Okay,
you.
good. I'm sure people can relate. I'm sure people. I have my wife working in front of me, so she's working right now. Melvy's there working. So,
Hi,
uh,
Melody.
but I think. Hey, so let's talk about food. Are you guys cooking
Oh,
more? Are you guys doing takeout? I mean, we're
we
all surrounded by good local,
Oh
restaurants here.
no, no, we actually are cooking at home a lot more. It's this time has been a blessing for in that regard as far as spending quality time with family.
Yeah,
And again, we were always so busy with like basketball and
I know.
showings in the
True.
evening that we would always be like eating on the run, but now we eat at
Hmm.
home a lot, and it's been really nice. I love the family time, and we're
Who's
watching.
cooking? Who's cooking? You or Jay?
I have to say it's
Uh
Jay. He's
huh.
so wonderful, and he's the one that's mostly cooking. And Sophia is definitely like getting
Awesome.
looking up recipes online and trying them. Like I'm probably the worst cook out of everyone, so
Right.
I know how to eat though.
It's all good.
Yeah,
So yeah, someone needs to consume, right? So
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
No,
But
I don't mind.
I'm
I love cooking too. I love cooking. I love cooking. Good.
but I'm also like trying to support local businesses. Naughty Barrel, they just within the last week or so finally opened up for takeout.
Yeah, I
Now
saw
they're
that.
doing takeout, I think from 4 to 8 every day. So that's really good.
Right.
And a call wouldn't be the same without me giving a shout out to Mostra. Like they are
Woohoo!
open just like normal, and they just
Yeah,
implemented their online ordering, so it's
I
so
saw
easy.
that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
you order, you go park in one of the parking stalls, and when you get there, you text them, and they bring your drink right out. So
I saw that. I was actually messing around with their because I knew we were going to do this interview, and
yeah,
I was messing around with I was messing around with their website last night, and I noticed you could do pickup or curbside, and you could put a description on Mostra's website on what type of car you drive, what are you
Mhm.
wearing, things of that sort, so they can actually go to you and deliver your coffee right there, which I find very, very appealing. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Speaking of Mostra, because I see that you're there right now,
Yeah.
uh, all right. So for those who haven't tried Mostra yet, and I know you love your coffee black, right? You still drink your coffee
It
black.
depends. Like today I'm doing black coffee, but when I need a little bit of something, something, I just get, what do I get? I
A little
get
some,
usually
some.
an oat milk latte. I love oat milk.
Oh, I know.
And gosh, what is another? I have so many favorites. I can't even like name them all. So,
Yeah. Yeah. My go-to there is when I want to, get a sugar high, sugar rush is there's a creme brulee one
oh
that's
yeah,
super good,
so good.
right? And then they have this campfire
Campfire
um,
latte. Yeah.
latte, right? With
Yeah.
graham crackers and
Oh
it's
yeah.
super delicious. Yeah.
Okay, I
So
gotta go. I'm gonna go home and do my online ordering at Most and go pick up a
I
drink right now.
know. Go make me one. Go make
Yeah,
me
I
one
know.
while you're
I'll
back
bring you
there.
one. I'll bring you on the way
Oh my
back since we're
gosh. Oh my
neighbors.
gosh. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
of
And then
course.
every Wednesday, tell your viewers too, because I saw that you're also doing Wednesday happy hours, virtual tours for
Yes.
homes on the market,
Hmm.
right? So you have one
Hmm.
coming up this Wednesday. Do you know where you're going to be at yet?
You know what? I think this Wednesday we're going to be in Stonebridge in Scripps Ranch. So the
Oh, love that
beautiful,
place.
million
Yeah.
dollar home community in Scripps Ranch. And I
Yes.
also have, it's being worked on right now, but I've got a condo coming up in Hillcrest. And
Okay. Cool.
yeah, I think for fun, I'm going to go there and count the steps from the condo to like the heart of Hillcrest. It's so close. It's like a block or two away
You
from the
do
heart
that.
of it.
Yeah.
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 So that one, and then I'm getting a lot of my friends reaching out to me, my childhood friends whose parents still have their homes like where I grew up. I grew up down in Paradise Hills, and a lot of people saw my video of when we
Yeah.
updated my childhood home, and so they're reaching out
Hmm.
to me to help them with theirs as well. So that's exciting. I have one of those coming up, and just a lot of good stuff. And again, this is a time where we reconnect with people. People, they just don't know what they don't know. So I think that's why these videos are so important, is just for us to share information. Like,
Yeah.
people probably didn't realize until today that you don't need 20% down. So just us sharing like little tidbits of information will make them
Absolutely.
think like, oh my gosh, I can swing
Yeah.
6%.
Absolutely.
So I
Yeah.
think that's what's the most important thing about this time. Everyone's glued to social media right now, and heck, while we're here, we might as well drop some knowledge on them.
Yeah, drops spit some fire, spit some
Mhm.
fire, spit some knowledge, and I totally agree with you. I mean, everyone's super glued to their phones these days. So
Yeah.
if you guys are watching this, we appreciate you hanging in there, watching our video. And there's no silly questions, you guys. We've
Mhm.
been doing this long enough that we've probably heard them all, or maybe we haven't.
Yeah.
But we want to be a resource for you and your loved ones, your families. So reach out to us. We're working. I'm
Yeah.
working from home. We're virtual. I'm your virtual loan officer, and so is Jocelyn. I
Yeah.
saw that too. That you're recently in Ramona. Is that right?
Oh, wait, did you see that picture? Isn't that
You there?
funny? Yeah, I'm right here. Oh,
Yeah. So
yeah.
were you up there like showing property? Look at
Hmm.
that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. I was showing property, like I'm a native San Diegan, so I know a lot of the areas in our community. Like, so I show properties from as south as Chula Vista all the way up to Marietta and kind of everything in between, but obviously I live
Perfect.
in PQ. So that's, the heart, my heart
Yeah.
right now is here in PQ.
Perfect. Perfect. Well,
Yeah.
this was fun.
I
I appreciate you.
know.
If you guys have any questions,
Yeah.
again, please don't be shy. Please drop your questions on the comments below. Jocelyn, Jocelyn's one of those realtors that's text friendly. I know because I'll text her, she responds right away. What's a good text number or phone number for people
Yeah.
to reach you if they have any questions?
It's 858-204-2323.
Awesome, awesome. And if you
Easy.
and if you guys have questions about mortgages, feel free to follow me on Instagram. My handle is Mr. Mike Francisco, Mortgage Mike. here for you to support you. No silly questions here. We just want to find you a solution. And it's Friday, so you guys enjoy this outdoor weather, guys.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's finally above 80 degrees, so we got to take it while we can.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well, if I may, I just want to like just give you a special shout out. You and I have been working together for so many years. Again, it helps us being neighbors that we can, hang out a lot. You and
definitely.
I do a lot of the PQ Broker Caravan. And Mike is
Yes,
also an admin on my Facebook page, Rancho Penasquitos Information Exchange,
oh yeah,
where, we have our following has grown, by leaps and bounds. And because again, it's that sense of community, like everyone kind of just wants to
exactly.
know what everyone's doing. So definitely try to follow that Rancho Penasquitos Information Exchange. A lot of good stuff is coming on there. Right now, I think I just posted recently the fact that unfortunately, because everything going on, the fiesta is going to be postponed,
Yes.
as are the fireworks. And, obviously that was like a passion project for me, was the fireworks, but I totally get it. We're just not ready for it. So,
We're just not ready. Yeah,
yeah,
I totally
yeah.
agree. Life, we got to get through this, and we're all in this together. So if we do our part and flatten this curve, the sooner we can get out there and be ourselves again. It's gonna take some time,
Hmm.
but again, we need to do it. We need to do our part as human beings, right?
Yes,
Staying
and we
safe.
will.
So
And Mike
yeah,
is always, always, always available whenever you have questions on mortgages, or if you just want someone to talk to. He's like so
yeah.
cool. He's like,
Thank you, Josh.
everyone's best friend.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, and thank you, Jocelyn, for that
You're
shout out. So,
welcome.
yeah.
Thanks,
So let's
Mike. I
enjoy your
miss you.
day. I miss you too, guys. Say hi to the family
I
for me. Say
will.
hi to Jay,
I
and
will.
guys, I'm looking forward to that next TikTok, girl. You gotta step it
Oh,
up. So I'm ready.
TikTok
I'm ready.
Tuesday. Watch for it.
Oh, watch out! Watch out!